10 creepy ghost ships that haunt the high seas. Ghost ships, or phantom ships, they make up a large portion of the seafaring folklore that's been dragged down by sailors and fishermen throughout the years. Those ships are supposed to be frightening apparitions that materialise on the horizon before suddenly disappearing, and they are believed to be a harbinger of bad things to come. Some are stories, other are they're simply rumours. We present you with 10 of the creepy ghost ships that haunt the high seas and will surely give you goosebumps. The Mary Celeste. The most popular real-life ghost ship story embraces the Mary Celeste. Located adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872, it was in an entirely unharmed condition, with all the crew's personal belongings except the captain's logbook and, most significantly, the entire crew. The mystery of the Mary Celeste remains to haunt over 140 years later. The Meringiiiing. The story of this ghost ship is disturbing, unsettling, and squats right at the very limits of believability. After a distress call from Meringiiiing in 1947, 2 American ships went off for a rescue mission. The caller was a crew member and conveyed the message of the death of everyone else on the ship, and his words weirdly ceased with, "I die." The ship was unharmed, but the entire crew were dead, with terrified faces and expressions. Proceeding the further examination, the abandoned ship caught fire and then exploded. Next is the Lubov Orlova. Here comes the Lubov Orlova, a modern ghost ship. The end of the Lubov Orlova was very real and very mysterious. This ship was seized by Canadian authorities to pay off the owner's debts some years ago. As the government was unable to auction it off for scrap, they left the ship to drift away into an apocalyptic storm, probably in the hopes that it would sink. But it floated away and, supposedly occupied with disease-ridden rats, forced to eat one another to persist. SS Baikimo. Trapped in the pack ice near Alaska in the year 1931, the SS Baikimo is one of the real-life ghost ships. Amazingly, it survived adrift for the next 38 years and was often sighted floating aimlessly in the seas of Alaska. But since 1969, it's disappeared completely. No mission has ever found out where the ghost ship is. HMS Eurydice. The fate of HMS Eurydice was more tragic than any other ship. On March 24, 1874, Eurydice was caught in a blizzard off the coast of the Isle of Wight in the UK and took 317 people down with her. After a short while, the people on the island started to see a strange phantom ship that disappeared accurately where the Eurydice had sunk. Kaz II is strangely alike to Mary Celeste. She was in a good condition, but all the crew were dead. It even had a video camera, last used 90 minutes before the crew disappeared. When the authorities played back the video, they saw 3 men larking around on deck in the sunlight, and the seas are smooth. The weather's good. Kaz II continues to be a disturbing modern mystery. The Lady Lovibond. The tale of the Lady Lovibond includes an exciting story of love, jealousy and rage. In 1748, the day ahead of Valentine's Day, it was set to a sail as a celebration of the captain's wedding. But his friend, who was also in love with her, out of vengeance directed the ship into the infamous Goodwin Sands, sinking it and destroying all on board. Now since then, the ghost ship could be detected every 50 years, sailing around. Next is MV Joyita. MV Joyita was a fishing and charter boat that was discovered stranded in the South Pacific, 5 weeks following it being reported overdue. A merchant ship discovered it drifting almost 600 miles off its source with no indication of crew and cargo. Only a doctor's bag and several bloody bandages were on the deck. What happened is still a mystery. Burning ships. Burning ghost ships haunts both the Northumberland Strait and the coast of Nova Scotia in Canada. Usually, it is reported following a ship that's perished in fire or explosion. They're supposed to return late at night, still burning with the flames that sank them. The Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman is the archetypal ghost ship and has left the maximum impression like no other by stimulating numerous paintings, films, books, and opera. Van der Decken, the captain, on its way towards East Indies, with sheer will, decided to steer the ship through the unfavourable weather conditions of the Cape of Good Hope, but failed badly, even after promising to drift until the doomsday. The legend states that since then, they have been sworn to sail the oceans for eternity. Many have witnessed the Flying Dutchman from the deep sea. No matter what happens, these 10 creepy ghost ships continue their never-ending voyage across the waters. Whether they are real stories or merely rumours, these ghost ships still disturb the minds of thousands of fishermen and sailors.